What's going on, guys? It is your boy Falcon VGC, and I bring you Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Regulation F Double Battles. Today, I finally bring you a Feraligatr team. I finally decided that I'm going to use him no matter what. I finally found a decent supporting cast, if you will. Took a long time. I've been wanting to use Feraligatr for quite a while, and I think this team works. I've been using it on the ladder here lately. There's one team member that I wasn't 100% sure of, and I'll get to that point when I cover the team. So, we'll start off featuring Incineroar with Intimidate, holding a Figgy Berry. It is Flying Terra with Knockoff, Flare Blitz, Fake Out, Parting Shot. It is your typical Incineroar set. Then you have a Feraligatr with Sheer Force, holding the Life Orb with Ice Punch, Crunch, and Liquidation, as well as Protect. Spectrier here is another very strong featured Pokemon. It is the Terra Fairy kind, just like the one that a team was featured in a few months back. It is Terra Fairy with Draining Kiss, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Protect. It is holding a Citrus Berry, and it is very bulky. So this Spectrier is meant to stay on the field for quite a while and do heavy damage and just snowball and just start picking up wins. Serperior is on the team as well. It is a Water Terra with Protect, Giga Drain, Terra Blast, and Leaf Storm. Raging Bolt is on the team as well with Assault Vest. It is the Fairy Terra with Thunderclap, Electro Web, Dragon Pulse, and it does have Body Press move. This is to cover for Dark types, King Gambits, things of that nature. You're able to hit them for super effective damage. Even if it's not insane damage, it's still very, very good damage. And more so than maybe what Thunderclap or Dragon Pulse would do. Sinistcha is the last member of this team. It is a Hospitality set with the Rocky Helmet. It does have Matcha Gotcha, Trick Room, Life Dew, and Rage Powder. It is Terra Dark on the type. So, very excited to use this team. I'm going to try to use Feraligatr in every match. More than likely, it'll be Spectrier. I do like this team. It is very balanced. You have your physical attackers, you have special attackers at the bottom, and you have grass, electric, water, and fire just right off the bat. Then you have your ghost with fairy. I mean, this covers so much. The only thing I don't really have is a ground move, so that kind of hurts the team a little bit. But I think we have other tools to just get us by and able to put us in a winning position. So this is the team. That's the rental code up there. Let me know if you use this team. I'd be really excited to check out your matches, your videos, or just hear your opinion on the team itself. So, yep, this is the team, guys. Before we get to those matches, I say, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. I know I don't put out the amount of videos that you would probably like to see, but I am trying to do them whenever I can. Right now, it's kind of a slow time because there's not a lot of, Regulation F has kind of dragged on for a while already. So I'm looking forward to Regulation G. I wonder what they're going to have as far as rules and stuff of that nature. So I'm really excited for that. What do you think the new rules will be? That's the question of the day. And yeah, I think it's going to be at least one legendary, but I don't know. We'll see. That's typically how they start off with. Very interesting to keep up with, though. Nevertheless, I think that's enough rambling. Let's go to the first match, and I will see you there. Well, looks like we have a Trick Room team right off the get-go here. Could be Size Spam, could be Trick Room. Not quite sure what it'll ultimately end up being. Don't really like that. Team is not necessarily set up to take on Trick Room, so it's kind of a pain. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, really, here. I mean, almost just have to go with Incineroar right from the get-go, right? Like, no. Man, that's tough. I could throw out Sinistcha and try and reverse it, Trick Room. And Serperior can be there to try and assist. Gonna bring in the Incineroar in the back. And Let's go with Feraligatr. This is tough though. The main thing about it is stopping Trick Room, right? So, like specifically here in this turn 1, right? Are they gonna set up Trick Room, or are they gonna wait for me to try and reverse Trick Room by going for the move, and I set up Trick Room for them? So it's gonna be like pretty tough. Quite a bit tougher actually, because there's no way for me to hurt that that Armor Rouge. So I mean, I could go for Matcha Gotcha, and I could probably go for the Leaf Storm into the Sylveon. It's gonna survive, but either way, I think it'll be all right. Could go for the Matcha Gotcha. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Storm into Sylveon here. Oh, okay. Armor Rouge goes for the Protect. I actually really like this here. This might work out in my favor quite a bit. Very strong Leaf Storm. Now I'm +2 with Serperior. Ooh, Hyper Voice does do quite a bit of damage. Matcha Gotcha does get protected by the Armor Rouge. And let's see if it lands into the Sylveon. It does. And we'll do about 10-15%. Yep, that's about right. Okay, so that's actually fantastic now. So now, okay. Well, that's not good, but let's see, is Sylveon +1 this? Because if it is, it could knock me out on the next turn. Nope, okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. It was the berry. Okay, got it. I might just go for the Matcha Gotcha again, and then I could go for the Terra Water, Terra Blast here. Should get the knockout in case they try to go for Trick Room. That's assuming that they don't try to terrestrialize themselves here. So let's see what happens. Gonna try and get rid of this Armor Rouge as soon as possible. If I connect on this Water Terra Blast, should get the knockout. Unless, of course, they're Focus Sashed. Alright, there's the Terra Water. And it does appear they're going to Terra. That's a problem for me. That's quite a bit of a problem. Yep, it is the Armor Rouge. Into fighting. Okay, so that... I'm not going to get the knockout, but it at least, you know... I'm able to do more damage than what I expected. Is that the weak armor set? Oh, boy. Okay. I should have guessed with Sylveon there, but whatever. Stored power into Sinistcha does get the knockout. But let's see if we can do some big time damage here. I don't think so. Does get the knockout. That is what exactly we needed and wanted. And so now Serperior is at +2. It's Terra Water. Their Terra is out of the way, and it's just going to be us against the world here. Okay. So now, kind of want to go with Feraligatr here. Might want to go Incineroar here. I'm not quite sure yet. Let's go with Feraligatr. Let's see who they end up throwing out. It is going to be the Indeedee. That's actually fine by me. And so, one thing to keep in mind here is that they cannot terrestrialize anymore. So, that is very, very key, very important. I'm going to go for the Crunch here. And simply going to go for... I could go for the Giga Drain and recover some more health from Indeedee as well. And this is perfect. They go for the Protect. They might try and set up Trick Room here. Big Giga Drain. I recover tons of health. And Feraligatr should just come in here and clean up with this Crunch. Goodbye, Indeedee. And it is a Rocky Helmet con, but that's okay. So now... it is a half health Sylveon. I am a +2 Serperior pretty much at full health. And looking very, very good right now. So let's hope we keep the momentum going. Alright, we got a Glacier on the other side now. I'm not so scared of that Glacier. Sylveon just protected. I'm going to double up into this thing here. I'm going to go for the Leaf Storm and Liquidation. And I do hit the Leaf Storm. I am at +4 now. And Sylveon does go down. And then Liquidation should come in here and start chipping away at Glacier's health. Big Liquidation. Almost got to halfway with Glacier. High horsepower coming out into the Serperior. Serperior hanging on real tough and good. Leftovers coming in clutch here. And it looks like we got this match all but wrapped up here. Gonna go for Liquidation. Gonna go for a big Giga Drain here. And should win the match. There it is, guys. Right away, right from the get-go, we have Serperior showing off. I wasn't expecting Serperior to show off in this match. But ultimately, it ended up doing exactly just that. So Serperior showed off some. Feraligatr came in clutch there at the end. As well, doing heavy damage and also getting the knockout into the Indeedee. And so, yeah, very, very happy for this first match for this video. And yeah, I'm very, very happy for this team, at least for this one match. So let's keep it going. Let's go into the next match. Let's see if we can continue the positive vibes here. And I will see you there. Okay, so this one appears to be almost like another Trick Room team, really. Yeah, I would say definitely it appears like another Trick Room team. So, what would we do here? I want to go with Feraligatr here. And I want to say Feraligatr Incineroar. And then I can keep the Spectrier in the back, I think. Yeah, Raging Bolt and Spectrier in the back. Serperior can sit this one out as well as Sinistcha. I hope I don't regret this. But right away, I'm kind of thinking faking out their Trick Room setter. That's assuming that's who they go with, right? Because I don't know 100%. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, it is the Tyranitar and the Excadrill set. So this is a good, there's the Sandstream. Intimidate does hit the Tyranitar, and it does hit the Excadrill as well. That's actually really, really good for me. So now I can just start liquidating up here into, I want to say the Tyranitar. And then I could probably fake out the Excadrill here, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to Terra the Feraligatr, that's for certain. Yep, I'm going to go for the Liquidation there, and I'm going to go for the fake out here. Let's see. Fake out comes out, Excadrill breaks the sash if he was holding one. And a Feraligatr with a big Liquidation here. Getting the one-hit KO. Good God, look at it. Look at Feraligatr go, guys. Holy cow, was not expecting that one. Quite a bit of damage coming out from Feraligatr here. Excadrill does remain at -1. Alright, so very important to note that I am weak right now. So I'm going to protect the Feraligatr. I want to Parting Shot, but at the same time, they could double up into me and hurt me tremendously. I feel like Incineroar is definitely more... I definitely need Incineroar more for the winning the match because of its intimidating properties. So I want to try and save him. I'm just going to do a direct swap to Raging Bolt. And let's see what happens here. Okay, this is a Raging Bolt. Do protect with Feraligatr. Big high horsepower into the Raging Bolt. And the Hornleech does go into the Feraligatr. See, that's the problem. That's a big problem for me. But I might have to terrestrialize that Feraligatr after all. I didn't want to. Because... oh, man. I'm weak to that rock. I could swap in the Incineroar. I'm going to swap in the Incineroar. Swap out the Raging Bolt. Okay, I'm going to go for the Liquidation here into the Excadrill. Is that the right move? Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to have to terrestrialize, get rid of you, and swap out into you. Okay. Yeah. Because Raging Bolt, I wasn't going to terrestrialize him. I don't think I'm going to terrestrialize the Spectrier, so... there's the Intimidate. Excadrill's double intimidated. There's my Terra. I hope they go for the high horsepower into the Raging Bolt slot. But we'll see here. There's the high horsepower. Ooh, quite a bit of damage there. And Hornleech into the Feraligatr. Doesn't do much thanks to the Terra. Big Liquidation should get the knockout into the Excadrill. Goodbye. Feraligatr doing quite a bit of damage here. But this sand is chipping away at me, man. God dang, dude. Enamorous. Okay. So, I have a plan here. Could go for the Ice Punch. Have they Terra'd? I don't think they have. I don't believe that they have. So I'm going to go for the Ice Punch here. And I'm going to go for the Fake Out into Ogerpon here. They might go Spiky Shield. They are going to terrestrialize though. I hope it's the Ogerpon. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like perfectly fine. Let's see here. There's the Fake Out. Okay, that flinches, breaks his 30. And does Ice Punch get the knockout here? I don't think so. But it does do heavy, heavy damage. Springtide... oh, man. Springtide Storm does hit and does heavy damage to me. And so I am in trouble here. And... alright, so I have a couple options here. So I could protect, or I could just go Liquidation here, and then here I'm going to go Electro Web. Raging Bolt should be faster than Enamorous either way. Goodbye Feraligatr. Yep, that is most unfortunate. Feraligatr does go down, but if we don't miss this Electro Web, this will do quite a bit of damage here. Does get the knockout into the Enamorous, and does most importantly reduce the speed of my opponent. That is big time what we needed there. Alright, Sandstorm does subside. I think my opponent's at -1, so that helps actually quite a bit. Okay, so it's 2 versus 1. I got a full health Spectrier. Just to show you guys, it is pretty defensively focused. And I am holding the Citrus Berry, so hopefully that does bode well for us. I could go for the Body Press here, or I could just simply go for probably another Dragon Pulse here. You know what? I'm going to go for the Thunderclap. I need to ensure I hit for damage. Yeah, I gotta get more damage for sure. Thunderclap coming out. Good damage. All right. They do go for the Ivy Cudgel. They're probably going to get the knockout here, but that's okay. Yep, goodbye Raging Bolt. It was a critical hit. I don't know that mattered much, but take it for what it's for. Should get the knockout here with the Shadow Ball. I'm not max special attack, but I think I have enough investment to get this knockout and ultimately this win. So let's see what the Spectrier does here. Well. I think we've played. I played this game as best as I possibly could. That's why I decided to go for the Thunderclap, because I wanted to ensure that I got some extra damage so Spectrier could get the knockout as easy as possible. To me, there's no way they can one-shot me right now. There's no way. I even with a critical hit, I don't see it. Shadow Ball does come out. Goodbye, Ogre Pawn. GG's to my opponent. But, yeah, that Thunderclap helped tremendously. If I had gone for a Dragon Pulse or even a Body Press, I would have never gotten that attack off. And I would have liked damage. And maybe, I'm pretty certain that Shadow Ball would have not gotten that knockout just on one shot. So, that's why I went with Thunderclap, to weaken that Ogre Pawn, and I knew for sure Spectrier was going to finish cleaning this game up, so it ended up working out quite a bit. So once again, showing you the flexibility of this team. First, it was the Serperior showing off. Game 2, the Feraligatr. We're looking good, guys. We're looking good. Let's see who else we can feature, and get some. Let's get some more wins. Most importantly, that's what matters, right? So. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. Let's go on to the next match, and I will see you there. Okay, going against my opponent, Salva. This is an odd one here because my opponent does not have speed control. They have a random Venusaur on the team. I say random. It could have its purpose. I just don't see it right now. Grimmsnarl's there to be a troll, obviously. This is quite interesting. Very, very interesting here. I'm going to go with Feraligatr and probably Spectrier. Now let's go with the 2 stars of the video thus far, Serperior and Feraligatr. I think both of them. Let's go with them. Let's bring in Cineroar in the back, and well, actually no, let's not bring in Cineroar. Let's bring the Spectrier and let's bring Sinistcha. How about that? We'll keep the Spectrier alive at all costs with the Sinistcha. And that's the way we're going to tackle this one, guys. But it's a very odd lineup. At least just at first glance, I don't see the strategy there, right? But that doesn't mean there isn't one. I just personally don't see what he could do with this. But it is the Grimmsnarl and the Venusaur, so I could see Sleep Powder shenanigans. I could see Fake Out, Thunder Waves. All that. So I'm going to just protect here with the Feraligatr. And I think I'm just simply going to Leaf Storm this thing right there. So I could get faked out. That's also a possibility. So there's the protect from my Feraligatr. If I take a lot of damage, I'll switch in the Sinistcha. There's the reflect. Okay. I should outspeed the Venusaur. There it is. Good damage on the Grimmsnarl. And there's the +2. Sludge Bomb into the Serperior. Oh, and it gets the one-hit KO. Oh, Lord, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's a big problem. All right, huge problem, I would say. Okay, so let's bring in the Spectrier here. And good God, I was not expecting that at all in the slightest. What I can do here... Oh my goodness. Took me by complete surprise. I was not expecting this much damage at all. If Feraligatr gets knocked out here, then so be it. I'm gonna go. I have to try and set up with the Spectrier here because he's setting up screens. I'm already down one Serperior. I was not expecting the Sludge Bomb. I was kind of more expecting him going after my Feraligatr. But I guess it made sense. If he set up Reflect, then he's not going to worry about Feraligatr that much. So, yeah. He does withdraw the Venusaur, so maybe we're on to something here. Annihilate. Okay, Annihilate's going to take an Ice Punch. He's going to take it very well, actually. There's the light screen. Okay. Nasty Plot. Okay. Yeah, he did. He took that very well. He's okay. So very good to note here. He is not, and I repeat, he is not leftovers. So that is actually great for me. I think I'm gonna just try and inflict maximum damage to Annihilate here, and I'm gonna protect with Spectrier here. Let's see. There's my protect. I could have gone for the Shadow Ball, but I was like, man, I want to weaken this Annihilate like a lot. So, big liquidation into the Annihilate, even with the Reflect up. There's the Rage Fist into my Spectrier. And what does the Grimmsnarl do? They go for the Spirit Break. That's perfectly fine by me. Okay. So now, I'm going to go for liquidation here. And I'm going to go for the big Shadow Ball here. And it should get the knockout so long as they don't. Well, I'll say terrestrialize, but they are swapping out. Somebody's taking a Shadow Ball. Big Shadow Ball here coming in from the Spectrier. Gets the critical hit, gets the knockout. And Spectrier is at +3 now. Thanks to the Grimnay. We're buffed up. We're ready to roll, man. Big liquidation coming out. Almost gets the knockout into the Grimmsnarl. Not quite. Spectrier taking good bit of damage here. -1, but that's okay. Because now I'm back to +2. So I'm perfectly fine with that. There's the Annihilate. And I'm going to simply protect with the Spectrier in case he tries to go for, like, I don't know, some Thunderwave shenanigans, right? So I could just go for the Crunch here in case he swaps out with Grimmsnarl. And then I'm just simply going to... I want to protect. Yeah, I'm going to protect. I'm going to just try and play it as safe as I can here. And he is terrestrializing the Annihilate right now. That is pretty crazy. That wasn't going to make that much of a difference. And I almost went liquidation on that slot. If I did that, man, that would have been a big issue for him. There's Protect from Spectrier. Let's see what the Grimmsnarl does. And he does go for the parting shot. He tries to get out. But I stay at +2. Feraligatr should get the knockout here. Goodbye, Grimmsnarl. And Annihilate goes for the Rage Fist into the Spectrier. Does not get it. Okay. So now, Reflect wears off. That's actually great for me. Because now, Orgonical. Okay. Okay, so... Man, we got a lot going on here. I could go for the liquidation here. And I'm going to go for a big Shadow Ball. I am at +2. You do have... light screen up, but it's just 1, right? So liquidation here, Shadow Ball here, and they're down to their last 2. I should get the knockout here, I would think. Alright, big Shadow Ball for Spectrier. Do we get the knockout? Goodbye, Annihilate. +3, Spectrier. And Feraligatr here with the big liquidation. Let's see how much damage we do. We're buffed up like hell right now, guys. Big liquidation. Almost gets the one-hit KO. Yo, Feraligatr is insane, dude. When you don't have a bunch of Intimidators on the other side, good God, man. I mean, Feraligatr's been putting in some work this video. I'm so glad. Feraligatr has been like one of my favorite Pokemon from all time, especially from Generation 2. So, man, this is awesome to see him thrive like this, man. Like, seriously. I could terrestrialize, but I don't think that's necessary. We have Sinistcha in the back. I'm just going to swap out the... No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm just going to go for the liquidation. I should get the knockout here with both of these guys. I'm a +3 Spectrier anyway. Big draining kiss, recover some health. And then, of course, Feraligatr's just going to come up with the knockout here. Goodbye, Garganicle. Garganicle goes down, and we get the win. Third in a row. Feraligatr showing off once again. Started off rocky there with the Serperior going down. But very happy that we ended up clutching it up. And yeah, like I said, at first I didn't see what my opponent was trying to do there. Maybe there's a strategy there somewhere. I don't know. Like, I didn't notice it right away. I didn't see it right away. I knew I was going to outspeed, so it made it a lot easier to just focus on just damaging, and ended up working out quite a bit. Like I said, it started off rocky with Serperior going down, but man, Feraligatr just ended up cleaning up pretty good, just doing tons of damage left and right. And then what am I even trying to say? Spectrier also about to get set up and doing quite a bit of damage himself. Whew. Good matches, guys. Let's keep the train rolling. Let's go to the next match, and I will see you there. Okay, so now we have something definitely more meta here with the Torkoal, you got the Flutter Mane, you have Feraligatr. This is gonna be fun, guys. This is gonna be quite fun. Torkoal's a big problem too if they get Trick Room set up. I could always reverse Trick Room though, if I happen to survive that turtle, of course. But I do have Raging Bolt here. I could go for Spectrier. No. I could go for Incineroar and Serperior here, I think. And then probably Sinistcha and Raging Bolt. I don't like the matchup here. It definitely is a tougher matchup, but I'm going to do my best here, as you would expect. But yes, definitely tougher opponents here. This will probably be my toughest battle, at least on paper, that I'm going to have right now. So there's the Intimidate, which is useless here. I get it. No items, so I could easily go for the knockoff here into the Flutter Mane here. I don't want to go for fake out into the Flutter because, well, I don't think it's really necessary. I kind of want to go knockoff here, and maybe I could go Leaf Storm. I mean, I could double up. I mean, they might go for Tailwind. Oh, maybe I should have gone for the fake out. Yeah, that's a fairy. Oh, if that's Helping Hand Moonblast, hell, if that's Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam, I'm done for. Well, it's a sunny day. I mean, it's still going to hurt tremendously, but yeah, this is still probably going to get the knockout into... Oh, that's a Moonblast. It's Incineroar? Please, Incineroar. No, Serperior. Goodbye. Once again, Serperior starting off the video with, or starting off the match with the getting just straight up knocked out. There goes a knockoff into There's the specs. Okay, so that's why he was doing so much damage. I kind of want to just set up the Trick Room now because there's no reason not to now. With this Sinistcha here. The issue is now you can go for Shadow Ball, right? I can probably go for the Flare Blitz into... I could go into you. Yeah, let's go for Flare Blitz and... I mean, what are the chances they go for Dazzling Gleam or even Moonblast, right? Let's go for Dark and let's go Terra. I don't like this, but I hope they go for Shadow Ball into the Sinistcha now that I knocked off their choice specs. But if they go for Dazzling Gleam, I am screwed. I am screwed big time. They do set up the Tailwind, but what does the Flutter do? Yep, they go for Shadow Ball. Fantastic. Okay, that's great. Big Flare Blitz coming from Incineroar and knocks out the Flutter Mane. Goodbye, good night. And now we can Parting Shot out. I'm not sure that I want to do that. Maybe I want to leave Incineroar in. There's the Trick Room. Fantastic. And they do have Tailwind, so we're more than likely going to outspeed them in everything. Okay, very scary, not gonna lie. But I can go for Matcha Gotcha for sure here. Matter of fact, I could go for Parting Shot, Matcha Gotcha, or I could just go for the Flare Blitz here. I could go for the knockoff. I think I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz here, and I'm going to Matcha Gotcha it up here. Let's see what my opponent decides to do. They're not going to Terra anymore. Okay, no protects. So Matcha Gotcha connecting. Decent damage. That's actually pretty good recovery. And let's see, Incineroar coming up with a Flare Blitz. Should get the knockout into the Whimsicott. Goodbye, Whimsicott. And what does my opponent do? That's the question. If he goes for the Hydro Steam, and she does, goodbye, Incineroar. Yep, goodbye. Okay, that's fine. He has Life Orb, so he's almost down to about 60%. Should get the knockout with a Dragon Pulse here. Okay. Oh, Incineroar. That's a problem. That's actually a big problem. I have to go for Rage Powder here. Because he's going to fake out my Raging Bolt. For sure. I'm going to go for Dragon Pulse here. I'm going to go for the Rage Powder. I have to. I have to. There's the fake out. The Rage Powder. Okay. Maybe I get Dracoed. I don't know. Yep, that's a problem. Hydro Steam. Okay. Wow! They get the knockout? Holy cow. Okay, was not expecting that one. Oh, man, that's not good. Yep, that is a big problem. But they, yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to go for the, I got to go for the Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, have to. Should get the knockout here. Goodbye, but now you have Rillaboom with high horsepower here. Yep. How much damage are you doing? Oh, man. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't compete with that. Yeah, man. That's a problem. Tailwind does peter out. Trick Room is still in effect, so I think they get the knockout here. Yep. Ah, man, that's tough. That is tough, tough, tough. I'm going to have to rewatch that to see what I could have done differently on that one. But yeah, my opponent, good GG's there. Once again, I lost my Serperior right away. I mean, I was just exactly down. It was 3-4 at that point. There's nothing I could do. I was thinking I would have survived that Hydro Steam with Seneschal, but then, you know, the numbers are too close because I was neutral at that point. It wasn't not very effective. So, yeah, it's yeah, that's a tough one. That's a very, very, very tough one. Again, it didn't help that I was down 3-4 right away, but at the same time, it's like, man, you know, I feel like there's could have been some different moves there to get the win, but it's all good. It's okay. Definitely having some fun with this team. Let's do one more. Let's do a final match, and I will see you there. All right. Looks like we're going against our opponent named Ruben. Ruben, okay. What is Ruben going to do here? Okay. Well, let's go with Spectrier, Serperior, and then in the back, Seneschal, Raging Bolt, I'm thinking. Probably Seneschal. Kind of want to bring Feraligatr, to be honest. Feraligatr matches up well against Flutter, Landorus, and Incineroar. But I need healing on Spectrier, so let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we can do here. All right, against my opponent, Ruben. Lando. And okay. That's fair. Fair. I'm thinking protecting here and probably nasty plotting. Serperior might get targeted here. Might. That I'm not sure of, though, so let's see what my opponent does here. Let's see what my opponent does. They do go for the protect, so let's see what this Raging Bolt does here. I'm protecting it up here, and there's my nasty plot. Okay. Well, what do you do, though? Draco Meteor, my goodness gracious. Holy cow, dude. Are you kidding me? You're wild for that one. God dang, bro. That is some wild behavior, man. Golly. Okay, I'm going to leave Storm it up right here. And I'm going to protect here. God dang, bro. He was not kidding. But I couldn't Terra, though, right there, because the issue with that, if he's Terra, he's going to turn into poison, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, there's the poison. Okay, that's why I didn't want to Terra, because, you know, you Terra Fairy, that's the issue. But see, now he might Sludge Bomb my Serperior slot, which is fine, because I would just bring in the Seneschal. There's the Thunderclap. Yep, you're not getting an attack from me, buddy. Sludge Bomb, though, does come out, does get the knockout into my Serperior. Serperior's just been going down here without getting a chance to do much of anything. But it's not like I have much of a choice. So, that's that. Incineroar can threaten with it with the fake out here. Yeah, this Intimidate does nothing. However, I can potentially fake out here. And then Draining Kiss here. Unless I predict the Protect here. Fake out here. Draining Kiss here. Feels like I have to do that because I feel like I'm already at such a like disadvantage here. So let's just do that. Oh, this is perfect. They would draw the Landorus, so hold up. That's fine. Bring Incineroar in. I'm fine with that. I'll Draining Kiss him too. Once I get this knockout, of course. Let's see. I don't think this +2 Draining Kiss gets the knockout though. But it'll be good to do. I'll probably swap in the Sinistcha at that point. I don't think he should have switched out, man. To be honest, I don't think so. Because if I start rolling with the Spectrier here, he's in big trouble. So he did go for the Thunderclap. Here goes a big, massive Draining Kiss here. And it does get the one-hit KO. Goodbye. Woo! Back to full health we go. And I am at +3 now. Perfection, buddy. Perfection. But it's not nearly enough. I need to be a lot stronger than that. There's the Lando. Okay. Gonna swap the Incineroar out into Sinistcha here. And I'm gonna go for the Protect. Yeah, I hope they go for Earth Power. And they fake out into my Spectrier slot, okay. And then they go for the Sludge Bomb into my Spectrier slot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. Rage Powder. Shadow Ball, yeah, I guess. Yeah, Shadow Ball. There's the Rage Powder. Okay. And they should be... Yeah. This is a +3 Shadow Ball. This should not get the knockout. Wait a minute. Hold up. What do you mean not get the knockout? Spectrier +4. Let's go, baby. Come on. Spectrier with another Grimnay. Another knockout. And this almost gets the knockout into the Sinistcha. Does injure the Incineroar quite a bit here. And that puts him in Draining Kiss range. I like it. I like it a lot. Who is this? Oh, yeah, I'm fine with you, buddy. I am fine with you. I'm at full health, so that helps. I'm going to swap in Incineroar. And I am going to Draining Kiss the Incineroar here, I think. The question is, though, is that enough? I'm at a +4, dude. Holy cow, if that's not enough to knock out that Incineroar, I'm going to be livid. I have to go for the Incineroar, right? Dude, if it doesn't knock out Incineroar, I'm telling you, I'm going to be mad. Okay, there's Incineroar swap in on my side. And they go for the Protect, so I did end up hitting it just right. Here comes a massive +4 Draining Kiss from a Terra Fairy Spectrier. And we get the knockout into the Incineroar. Finally, +5 with my Spectrier. Good golly there. Woo! Man, look at that. Look at that Spectrier there. Had to take the picture there. I mean, Jesus Christ there. Let's see. Man, we're in a fantastic position right here. There's nothing my opponent can really do. I'm just gonna knock off. Should I just play it safe? Yeah, I'm gonna knock off. It's fine. There's nothing he can do. Yeah, there's something. I don't even know why I don't even know what was wrong with me there, thinking about it. Like, if it's so complicated. I mean, it was such a simple choice. But anywho, we get the win. Spectrier is just completely showing off there on the last battle. I mean, god dang, +5. Yeah, that was a tough one because you had the Landorus that was Terra Poison, Sludge bombing it up. My Serperior getting blown up again and not able to do anything at all. So it was like, god dang, dude. Like, it felt like I just kept, like, was behind. And it was just like I couldn't catch up. But finally, with a little bit maneuvering here or there, Seneschal coming in and out. Seneschal Rage Powder coming in extremely clutch. Ended up making me get this victory, and we cannot be more happy about that, guys. Seriously, that was awesome. That was awesome. But anywho, that's going to conclude this video, guys. The rental code is in the first beginning of the video, and then, of course, down in the description below. Try this team out and see if you like it. I think it's a very, very interesting team, very fun team. I have tons of fun with it. There's a lot of flexibility, things you can do with it. But yeah, Spectrier, Feraligatr, Serperior. I mean, you got a couple different Pokemon here that can do quite a bit of damage. Raging Bolt did a couple things for us. Not necessarily featuring him as much as I would like to, but he did do a few things for us, so that's always a good thing. Regardless, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the battles that you saw today. But yeah, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, guys, please check down there. Check if you're subscribed and hit the subscribe button. Please, it helps me out a ton. It helps me out so much. Like, you guys have no idea. Liking the video, commenting on the video. That question I asked earlier today was, what do you think regulation, is it G? Regulation G is going to be like? Yeah, and another one. Man, I'm just so glad I got to use Feraligatr. Shiny Feraligatr. I wish you knew how long it took me to hunt that shiny Totodile. Golly, dude, that took me like 3-4 hours at least. At least I felt that way. It might have not been that long, but it was insane. But anyways, that's enough. Guys, thank you so much, as always, for tuning in, for helping me out, for being here with me. It is always, always much appreciated. Having said all that, guys, I will catch you on the next one.